Welcome back to the Finer Fam Podcast, episode 9. We're over here, and you're probably going to see my hand over here every now and then, but we're over here on this camera.
Get your hand out of the way.
Go ahead.
You know what? Revenge.
Yeah, there you go. Give your camera a little point, my guy. Come on now. We if you guys haven't noticed now, we're upgrading the studio a little bit. You know, we got a door behind me. I'll close it really quick, but yeah, we're upgrading the studio really quickly.
You got a cabinet.
Last week, obviously, if you guys watched the episode, we had our first guest. So if you haven't seen that episode yet, definitely go back, watch that one really quick. If you're new, subscribe, follow, both of our Instagrams. They're all in the descriptions. If you're on Spotify, definitely hop over to the YouTube for the visuals so you guys can see that as well. Follow the TikTok, Finer_fam. That's where we post a lot of clips. If you guys want to see those, that's where kind of the highlights of each episode go. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to close this door, and we'll get into the video.
If you guys liked the last video, you get a cookie. And if you like this one, you get 2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so.
Dude. Double cookie action.
Big stakes here.
Double stuff, like the Oreos, know?
No.
Oh, all right. No. Oreos, also, by the way.
Too far. Rashawn.
Oreos, yeah, if you want to sponsor us, hey, I'll eat me some Oreos on the pod, But yeah, like I said, we're back, episode 9. Anything new with you? I know one thing we were talking about in the car that we started to chat about that we didn't want to go too far into because obviously we want to talk about it on here. But a very sad but important thing has been going on that needs to definitely be talked about. I myself find this is a very big thing.
Sienna May, you.
Yeah, respect. Not even respectful.
No,
disrespect. You. Like, you're an asshole. Like, real shit. Like, and this isn't just just because it's this one situation. This is my view on it completely. Like, as a whole, the double standard of any sort of harassment or assault or whatever. Because if this situation, if you guys aren't aware of this situation, I'll go ahead and kind of sum it up. Basically, this TikToker who Jack Wright was involved with a scenario involving another TikToker, aka Sienna May, where he was it groped, right? Or then
she tried to take advantage of him a couple different times. I mean, he has video proof of it and everything. If you want to, I'm not going to get into the gross detail of it, but if you really want to hear about it, Jack Wright has a video on YouTube.
What is it, like a 30-minute video or something like that?
It's like 20 minutes or so. Yeah. It's just.
But I sat there and watched a lot of it.
Channel. If you search Jack Wright, it'll come up.
If you type in anything with Jack Wright or Jack, even it'll probably come up with how many people are searching it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really fucked in my opinion. The double standard of, because if this was flipped around, 100% he would be in jail.
Yeah.
100%. Without even question.
Definitely.
Without a question, he would be in jail. I find it very unfair to Jack, for one, because this is a situation nobody should deal with. And two, I find it very unfair that people on TikTok are taking it like it's a joke and oh, you, how could you say this about her? Like, bro, respectfully, in this case, there's
video proof.
There is video proof of this woman actually groping this dude. He's on the couch like this.
There's other people who said she did the same shit to them.
The same story. Yeah, literally. Yeah. What the f***, bro? This is f***ed up. I remember, and this is going to get into some detail right here. For this is the only part I'm going to give a little bit of detail on it, but I heard in one of the things, the stories that they were telling, that he was in his room at one point, and she walks in butt ass naked.
Yeah,
bro,
completely naked.
What are you doing? He said no. Okay, all I see, and this is not discrediting anybody at all in any way, but I always hear people saying, "Oh, no means no. This isn't that." Okay, yeah, it does. So where does that apply to the other side? There is no, oh, it's not as bad. He's a guy. He could have done something.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works.
The whole thing of just because most people would consider her an attractive female, and they're saying
it does not matter.
She's hot. Why is he mad about it?
It does not matter.
You don't have to. Not every guy wants to go around just going for girls by looks. And
some people are looking for more than that. Some people are just not on that time and where they want to just smash whoever. They're not. That's not something everybody's with. I can't put it out there enough. That's messed up, and that's not something that anybody should have to deal with. And respectfully, as much as I hate to like have to say it, but for this to be a case like, you know, that sees like quote unquote justice or whatever, I'm not wishing any negativity on anybody, but respectfully, she should end up in jail. Like, as if that was him, he would be in jail. It's just that simple.
Yeah, especially the whole situation with him on the couch, because at that point, like,
dude, he was knocked the fuck out.
At that point, like, he's already denied sexual advances from her multiple times, and now he's unconscious and can't say no.
Yeah,
she's taking that as her chance. Be like, oh, he didn't say no. He didn't push me off. Like,
bro, like I'm like, sure, if I'm actually like there in the head and I'm not smacked out of my mind off of whatever he was drinking or whatever the hell it was, cool, I'll push you off. But even then, now let's say he pushes you off. Oh, he abused me. Da 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 da. Like, bro,
yeah, exactly.
There's no winning in that situation
to be in.
There's no winning in that situation.
And it's one of the worst double standards in our society that we face today.
Yeah, it sucks. It is a very, very, very one-way street, and it sucks because there's a lot of people who, you know, a lot of dudes that go through some shit and they literally go insane inside their own head because the fact that nobody understands that this is a two-way thing.
And no one's going to believe the guy most of the time.
No, not at all.
It's like, I understand, like, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are touchy-feely in a relationship, even with their friends.
But that's wanted.
Especially
that's the difference.
Especially with the opposite gender, you know, people are touchy. That's okay to an extent, but as soon as someone tells you to stop.
Exactly.
Just fucking stop.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to put anybody's business out there. Obviously, you know, I don't know if you want to go into that, but there's situations we've personally have known about and talked about that. That's understandable. It's not something that anybody wants to deal with. So let's just put it like this. For anybody who sees this, whether it's, you know, on TikTok, and this is going to be a clip on TikTok. I'm marking this for me. Editing me. Yo, this is going on TikTok. If somebody is telling you, like, nah, this ain't it, or nah, not right now, or no, any form of denial, like not saying yes, just stop. Just let it rock. Don't force it.
And it doesn't matter.
It's not good.
It doesn't matter what happened in the past between you and someone else. It doesn't matter how
we're talking
close
about
you've been.
When it's happening.
If they are saying no, you back the fuck off. Don't touch someone. Like,
literally.
It's like...
It's not cool.
Regardless of what you guys did before, that's a different situation.
Literally.
If the person's telling you now, guy or girl,
just stop. Just let it rock. Leave it be. Go do your thing, and just nah, bro. Maybe another time, but not right now. Nah, just let it be.
So like personal space like that is something.
Yeah, that's important.
You have to respect both ways.
Yeah. And it's
whether it's sexual or not. You have to. If someone's telling you
matter
stop
what,
touching me.
Hey, if somebody says, "Yo, you're pushing it," just let it rock.
Yeah.
But anyway, aside from the like, we'll go into a little bit less of a dark beef. So, same because it's in the topic right now. Did you hear what's going on with Jidion?
Oh, Pokimane?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. It's the same thing,
like,
but this is different. This goes back to last week what we were talking about with cancel culture.
Yeah.
Gideon, Gideon's he messes around.
He's not gonna cancel.
No. But what I'm saying is Gideon is fairly new, right? Fairly new in the scene, like blowing up wise.
Yeah, I mean he just really blew up. Like,
yeah,
I mean, I think maybe even a few months ago he didn't even have a mill.
Yeah,
now he's at
So
4
Gideon, shout out Gideon first of all. We rocking with you over here, Gideon. If Gideon sees this, all right, come on the pod, bro. I don't care. We'll get Gideon on the podcast.
That would be fucking.
We'll get Gideon on the podcast, bro. Anyway, yeah. So Gideon basically was streaming one day, and as a joke, Gideon, he always says he's not really not because of who she is, not because she's a girl or whatever, just because of how she acts and how she presents herself. Gideon says I don't really fuck with her. As anybody, there's content creators that I say I don't fuck with because I just don't like how they go about, thinking they're at this huge ass high stepping stool thing. Like, it's just not for me. I'm not.
They think they run the whole.
Yeah, exactly. Platform. They don't. Yeah, exactly. So, granted, Pokimane is the biggest female streamer, arguably, if not is. But still, that does not put this in any way to be right. All Gideon was doing is like, damn, I got, gassing it up, obviously poking fun, not to be serious, like to, cause what's going on. But he goes, oh, damn, I got more viewers than Pokimane. Guys, go show her some love, as a joke, not to be like, oh, fuck you. Not like, but his viewers are, his viewers, he got like that Aiden Ross type of following where it's like, oh, all right, L ratio, L. So they go to her chat and they're spamming L ratio. And like, they're like, where the fuck did this come from? And then they find out it's Jidion. So she's trying to like band together all these. Like,
she's trying to say that L ratio is misogynistic.
Yeah, bro. All he said is he doesn't like you as a person, not because you're a woman, not because you don't know how to do.
She's calling misogynism because. Or misogyny because it's a male that is attacking her and she's backed into a corner and he has nothing else
Gideon doesn't hate, like, from what it seems, at least that what he's put, he doesn't hate girls. No. Even on the E-dates, he does the same thing. He's like, oh, that's why you're fucking ugly, and then he leaves. Like, that's it. He's not because you're a fucking woman. Yeah. It's just because it's funny and it gets views for one. It's funny, and two, he just doesn't like her to begin with. Not because she's a girl. He just doesn't like her personality and how she acts on content, which I think is really stupid because she's making it this huge whole political debate about misogyny and, how, like, it's this huge thing. But what he did do, and he made a really good point, right? Gideon goes, okay, so in this one case, if you're taking one case, like, let's say, the one time he said, I hate Pokimane. He didn't say he hates women, but look, now take this. He went back and did his research because Gideon, he's not just gonna say shit and start, because like that's what I've noticed. He does a little bit of research. Mm-hmm. He went back and found the clip of Pokimane saying the N-word, and so then basically what he's like, so if I say this one time, so in this case then, if Pokimane said the N-word one time, she's racist then.
Yeah, and he even said himself. He's like, listen, what happened. He was like, I'm not mad about it. He's like, but I'm still gonna meme it because it's funny. I think it's funny
because it was stupid. It was
so make memes
this
out
is so
of it.
much bigger than it
like.
Really
Have you seen the guy on TikTok who does the Pokimane saying the N-word video?
Yeah, dude, and that's the point.
He makes a whole skit and then it's like a recording.
Yeah.
Like, you're not funny. It's him recording it.
Yeah, but like, dude, that's literally the same thing. Like, she's trying to say, this one time makes him misogynistic or this huge woman hater. Okay, so then that means she hates black people because she said the N-word one time. That's how he's trying to explain it. That's not true, though. He knows that's not true. He even said, I know she doesn't hate black people. She used the word, so what? It happened one time. That's fine. I'm not judging her whole.
Yeah, he literally said it's not a big deal.
That's how mature he was in that situation. Even in that one time. Okay, cool. She said it one time. Fine. That's okay. I don't judge her whole personality based on that. I don't not like her because of that. I don't like her because of other reasons. Not because she's a woman or because she said the N-word.
Yeah, I think she's just
she's on like
stuck up.
She's like a god complex.
Yeah, she's gotten so big and so much pull on this platform that
it's like she's untouchable.
She thinks that she's like better than other people, and she thinks like
I mean, not to mention.
And the worst part is Twitch is giving her that power by him having Gideon had a 13-day suspension.
Yeah, I was gonna go.
And then she was like, I don't think I don't know how he could do this and only get 13
Yeah, and then
days.
She had all those streamers band together and be like, this is bad. This
and then they had him.
Bad.
And I saw a video of like Ludwig. Ludwig's a streamer that I don't watch anymore as much, but
I used to. Yeah,
I used to like Ludwig. I don't dislike him anymore, but he said some shit that was just like almost like just pandering to Pokey. Like he's scared of her almost.
Like, bro, I don't care. Like if it was me and I did some shit like, stupid, right? I would expect my friends, regardless of how big my platform is, to be like, yo, you're an idiot. Like, what are you doing? Like, stop. Like, I don't care what that person said. It wasn't that deep. You know?
Yeah.
In the same way, opposite way. If somebody says something about me and I'm flipping out about it, be like, yo, it's not that serious, bro. Like, relax. Or like, if I said something wrong about somebody else, they'd be like, yo, that was kind of wrong. You should probably apologize, type of thing. Yeah. Not, you have this huge following. I can't say anything bad about you. Nah, bro. Like, that. I don't give a how many people follow you. You're still a human being at the end of the day. You made that mistake to try to make it this huge thing. It's not that serious. It's that simple. I can't sit here. It pisses me off because I sit here and see, how big this is off of literally people saying L in ratio.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest comment you can make on Twitter.
And the fact that she's just like, 13 days not enough. And Twitch is just like, yeah, you're right.
That's one thing that I hate about.
We're going to go back on our original. Like, do you think if fucking in the court, if someone gets a sentence and then.
I don't think that's enough. All right, life.
No, yeah. I don't think. You know what? Let's go back and read. No, you don't. You gave them the punishment.
Just leave it.
Let
it rock. Leave it be. Like one thing I noticed about Twitch about their bans, it's very one-sided. As much as I like using the platform, as much as I stream on the platform, from what I've seen from bigger creators and getting bans and shit like that, it's very one-sided.
Well, they know where they're gonna get the money from.
Even that's the thing. That's the problem. Is money aside.
It should be
a bannable offense is a bannable offense. It doesn't matter who does it.
You have to enforce your TOS.
It has to be an even playing field.
The whole website, no matter how much money one person brings you in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. how big somebody is. It should always be a level playing field. Like, because now you got, like, for this exact situation, somebody who can get away with doing whatever they want. They don't get banned, this and that. Now they could talk all this shit and they could be like, oh, that's not enough. All right, my bad. Let me go back in my TOS and let me, change the band. Let me make it a lifetime now. Let me make it 40 days. Let me turn it up a little bit. Let me crank up the volume.
It makes zero sense to have to go back on that based off of just someone who's not like just the. But first of all, it isn't even like this person who said, "Oh, it wasn't enough," was out of the situation. This is two sides, and you're taking one side.
Yeah, and it's like one-sided right off the bat.
Yeah, and it's not even like necessarily like it's not like one of those things where we're having an ethical argument over right and wrong.
No,
it's no right, no wrong. This is beef. This is Jidion beefing with Pokimane.
Yeah,
there shouldn't be sides taken.
This is where the misogyny can come in, is the fucking Twitch employees.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah,
who cares? Or the sexism or whatever you want to call it, dude. It's as much as I hate to say it, but it's blatantly obvious. They know where the money is. Pokimane being the biggest female streamer out there, they're gonna side with her, and it's fucked because it shouldn't be that way, because this is a situation where she's technically not right.
Yeah,
but not enough of the beef stuff, which is interesting. So if you ever have any, leave it in the the comments or message us on whatever. Put it in the TikTok Q&A for us to talk about. We'll do it. We get most of our content from TikTok or wherever we see people talking about it. Even some of our friends message us stuff that we should talk about. So yeah, definitely send some stuff in there. But going along with that, I had some stuff about like social media and stuff, because obviously the topic of social media is kind of like going around right now.
More of the main points we hit on here are social media related. So
people seeking validation, is social media the biggest problem with that? I think so. Like seeking
I think it most definitely is the biggest, because
I would say so.
I think with a big part of that is the like systems on stuff.
Yeah.
How many likes on your photo? I didn't get likes on this photo. I didn't get likes on this one.
Oh,
this one got less likes than this one. It's like,
damn it, I'm not good enough.
To me, my Instagram especially, I don't even post stuff on there for likes and stuff. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like I
post
post it. It's like someone I'm looking for someone, right? Well, I wonder what this person's doing now. I go on social media.
Oh shit, looks like they're doing good.
That's what I post it for. Or like someone wants to be like, oh, who's this person? And they go look at a picture. It's like,
yeah.
You
use it as more of like a place to like leave it like an archive.
That's how social media started. It's like just sharing with people who you are.
Yeah, just
what
putting
you're
it
doing.
out there, like an archive of you.
The start of social media, no one was worried about how many views, how many likes they get.
Dude,
it was like this is a way I could put me out there, and if someone's interested in me and who I am, what I do, they could look at it here.
At the beginning of social media, it was MySpace and how cool you can make your page look.
Yeah, it's like it's just like
who cares?
And you look at it and like, to me, this is
cool.
This cool represents me.
Yeah.
Now it's like they strayed away from representing me.
Now you got to be like everybody else.
Representing a personality
or an image that everybody thinks is cool or fits.
People don't want to represent themselves anymore. They want to represent a brand. They want to represent a character they're putting out there. And like I said, I personally just use it for like, people want to see me.
Mm-hmm.
And there's other people like that too. Not everyone is trying to push a personality or a brand, but a lot of the time, the people who are clout chasing and trying to get likes and stuff, that's what it is. What they're doing. They're just pushing a personality.
Would you say, obviously, one, it can cause, people to look for validation. Do you think it could also cause some sort of fear? Like I think it causes people some fear in a way too.
I definitely think
like fear of judgment type of thing.
Yeah, because now I think it kind of goes hand in hand with the likes and views and stuff, because now you're getting so let's say now you're getting more likes and views.
Yeah,
all these people are seeing you. It's like you're just wondering what everyone thinks of you.
Yeah.
And it gets worse when you have more attention on you. But even just like you make an account that you share with people at your school, like
name what's problems.
You'll
Dude,
post.
That account was awesome. I just love that account, bro. Too bad I don't know who owns that account, but yo, if you see this and you know whoever owns Main West Problems, bring that shit back. Because I used to just look at it for the fuck of it. Because it was like, I think that should be the new like Warrior pass down thing. Like instead of the fucking dude, whoever has the Main West Problems login, pass that shit down to a freshman real quick so they can start keep it going.
They had fucking Barstool Maine and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That one was like I think the Main West Problems was way better.
Main West Problems was way better.
Yeah,
that was us. We started.
Yeah, it was like that was like stuff about the school and stuff. But then like the whole Barstool thing that people were trying to start.
Bro, Barstool is Barstool. There's no copying.
This was fucking this was the pathetic thing. They had Barstool Maine. It was all three of the schools.
Yeah,
and they had like Baddie of the Week. And they take a picture from a girl's Instagram and repost it and put Baddie of the Week. It's like, you horny fuckers.
Like, you horny bastards.
It's not even like,
it's
not even, I don't think it's offensive or anything. Maybe to the girl it is because they're being objectified or whatever. But I just thought it's weird. Like I couldn't imagine like, exactly. Fucking, I couldn't imagine running that account and being like,
yeah,
going on a girl's Instagram, take a screenshot.
Damn, she's
and be
the baddie of the week, bro.
Baddie of the week for Maine, guys. It's a Maine baddie of the week. Oh shit! Everyone get on her. She's single now, hot and ready.
And the worst part is The worst part is it was not only single girls. They would post girls taking girls on there from the schools.
Oh my god!
And it's like, bro, what?
Because Maine, like, the Maine district isn't huge. Like it's got a lot of kids, but it's fairly small compared to a lot of other districts. So it's really not that hard to find that person. Like, especially if they're putting their ad.
Anyone from one of those three schools can go contact that person. They're not a fucking celebrity.
No, not at all. I think like the whole fear of judgment thing and like stuff like that. Like, you post some girl's picture. Maybe it's a picture she didn't really like that much, but she still posted it because it's her page or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, what the fuck? Like now.
This is fucking.
And all these guys are like, damn, that's a good ass picture. And she's like, I really don't like this one. Like, yeah, this is my worst picture. Like, what are you talking?
And the thing is. Okay, if they reached out to the person and were like,
and they asked,
would you mind?
Yeah,
they did not do that.
No, I guarantee you they
no, they didn't.
Horny bastards on Instagram screenshot, damn, she's bad as fuck. Nah, but like, I think like the whole like, fear of judgment thing also stops people from taking opportunities. Like if I really cared like that much about what people think and shit, that would stop me from like doing this shit. Like, I don't care what people think. I have plenty of profiles that I post shit on.
Yeah.
I don't give a bro, if you like when we make jokes with each other about shit all the time that we do, I find it funny because it's me.
Yeah.
It's like I see your perspective. I'm like, all right, that's kind of funny, I guess. Like you got me. Like I can't be mad about it. What was I gonna say? Would you say because obviously cancel culture is a thing, and obviously we're still on that topic, kind of. Would you say that? I thought of this for a little while because I was watching something about it. And they were talking about the dude who used to do all the Nickelodeon shows.
The guy who runs it?
The guy who's
Schneider?
Yeah. They were talking. I was like, would that technically be like our earliest example of like cancel culture? Because they like kicked him off the shit because of all the stuff he was doing.
Well,
and, like,
I don't think that's
obviously it's not the same thing, but it's kind of like that. You know what I mean?
It depends on when you say cancel culture. Do you mainly mean like people getting unrightfully booted out because of one mistake?
No, I mean like people like, found out shit and they all like as a collective community.
Because cancel culture can be good, it can be bad.
No, and that's in this sense it's good. I'm saying because he was being a creep. That was a good
example of it.
Yes,
I think today it's overused.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying our early example of it was a good one because he was being a creep. He made some. Don't get twisted. He is a creep, but he made some fire ass shows. I'll be honest. He made the prime version of television.
You know how Victorious had the post-credit scenes after like the shows?
With the feet, right?
Did you see what he made Ariana Grande do? Like, have you seen? There's a whole compilation of it. He made her like put her in a position where she was like on her knees with her tongue out, like looking up and shit. Like, all different
I haven't
shit.
seen that.
Like,
I've seen the iCarly one with the toes and the drawings on it and shit, right?
Yeah,
and
there was the one where she had to put her foot in her mouth.
Yeah. Yo, I was like, yo, what the?
It was like
it was like a kind of like a theory, sort of say that they had like a foot fetish, but I was like, it's just Dan Schneider's foot fetish.
They had like one where she was like testing her gag reflex.
Yeah,
and
I was like, hey, yo, what's going on here? This is mad sexual. Like, yo, these are some little kids, bro. Like, what's wrong with you?
And she was what? How old is Ariana Grande now?
She's like 27, right? 26, 27, something like that. Maybe 25 at the youngest.
Ariana Grande is 28.
Oh, damn, I was close.
I mean, if you think how old were those shows?
2008, 2009.
So she was what,
10 years ago?
18?
You know, that's
17, 18?
Yeah,
like,
man, that was creepy. That's creepy,
bro.
Like, damn, bro. And then remember when Dan Schneider was doing those shows, there was a Nickelodeon logo that was feet.
Yeah,
Look it up.
yeah,
Look it up.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
There's a Nickelodeon logo that was feet. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it was a big ass foot. Yo,
Yeah.
what? Yo, that's mad creepy. So they like Dan Schneider was just basically putting his foot fetish on blast, real shit. Like that's. There was a.
I have the exact video I was thinking of right here.
Yeah.
It's Ariana Grande being sexualized on Victorious for 2 minutes straight. It's all those little ends, like
clips.
you know the clips where it's like the vlog in her room.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it was the stuff they made her do on that.
That was on the show
just
Sam and Cat, right? Or was that Victorious?
That was on Victorious.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
'Cause
say
I think they had them for every character would have different
yeah.
ones, but
there was
the ones that she had to do was like.
Speaking of weird shit that's been going on though, I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen like the Washington D.C. videos lately?
No.
Dude, they have like fucking barricades, like big ass cement walls. Like it looks like everybody like they built some like rust like fucking base in the front yard of D.C.
Oh
like,
yeah,
dude,
I heard
and
about that.
there's nobody there. It's like abandoned. Dude, I was reading it was like all the comments are like, dude, what if there's like some huge ass event? Because there's no government officials or anything in that area. They're like, what if some huge government or huge catalyst event is coming or some shit? Bro, honestly, why would they all leave? Where the fuck they gotta go? All the shit they have is right there. Where would they be going?
It's just another more conspiracy shit. It's just like crazy.
I mean, I have some marketing theories. I had you remember when
Oh, look at this. 5 hours ago. Swastikas and profane messages found at DC's Union Station.
oh geez.
Here we go again with the neo-Nazis.
Hell.
Fucking idiots, man.
Have you you know, obviously you were in like maybe early high school. No, you had to be in late middle school when AirPods first came out, right? Or were you in early high school?
I think early high school.
Okay. So, I remember when AirPods first came out, right? Remember there was you know, like videos and memes everywhere. You know, like, oh, if you don't got AirPods, you're broke, or I don't speak broke and shit, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yo, you know, I found this. It was like a theory, so to say, that the original post of like I don't speak broke and all that shit was an Apple employee.
Really?
So that they had free marketing because it took off. They didn't have to market. There was no commercials. Remember? There was no commercials.
They probably pay that guy.
Paid him a load.
That was some shit that he probably would get fired for until it blew up, and then it was like, well, now we have
free marketing.
Advertising.
Hold on, one sec. Keep going. But like, dude, I remember that, and I was like, holy shit! Like, there was a Snapchat filter that wasn't there.
Shit, I think there was. I had a friend. You know, Jack Roback. Shout out Jack if you're watching this.
Shout out Mr. Roback.
He put on his Instagram. This is one of the fucking funniest guys I went to high school with.
Yeah.
He put on his Instagram a picture where he had AirPods in and he was like this, standing like this.
Yeah, like all huge and shit, like
Yeah.
swole.
And he had AirPods in, and he like. Obviously trying to make that the point that he was wearing AirPods because he was like this.
Yeah, he's like putting his camera into like.
And they weren't even his AirPods. He saw someone else's.
Can't be broke,
and
bro.
he was like, "Let me use this for a picture and put him in for."
Bro, but like honestly,
for an
though,
Instagram picture.
I think the first AirPod commercial that I saw was the new AirPods. The AirPods like the headphone ones, like the big like over ear ones, right?
Yeah,
I haven't seen an air. Well,
that's someone we got to get on the podcast. Jack Roback.
Yeah, shout out Roback. Let me see. Yo, another thing with like marketing schemes. Video games like like Warzone and Fortnite and shit like that. PUBG. Well, not really PUBG, but you know what I mean. Like
before we get off this, I want to show it.
Oh shit, he has the picture.
Hold it up
Yeah, put it up to there. Hey, there we go. You can put it on this one if you want to. There it is. Yeah. There, Mr. Roback. Shout out Roback. Anyway, dude, I had another one that was like marketing scheme shit, right? Like how games take up a lot of space. Like for example, Fortnite, and how Fortnite's like what 80 plus gigs now. And
Arc.
Oh, Warzone, bro. What else? What else is another game that's huge like that? Rust, right?
Yeah.
All those games, they're huge, right? All these new next gen games or whatever you want to call them games are huge files, right? Why? So that you delete the other games, so you only play theirs.
That might be true.
I think that genuinely.
Some of them are justified, but a lot of them are just so poorly optimized. Like Arc with I don't even have all the DLC installed. It's like 200 50 something gigs, which is like a quarter of a terabyte.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
Really?
That's the whole system. What the Yo, I gotta go buy a whole new what do you call it? 4 terabyte external. Like, bro,
I could imagine like
shit.
if I had all the shit installed, maybe mods, whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, I would have to have a whole drive for Arc.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, 200 gigs for one game is ridiculous. And it's like, I get, you want us to play your games. If your game's good, we're gonna play it no matter how many gigabytes it takes up.
Just make a good game.
But the problem is, the thing is like, what makes it so obvious is that, bro, these are multi-billion-dollar companies. There's, well, for the most part, like Activision. I don't know how big Arc's developer is. I don't know who develops it. But like Rust even. Bro, these companies ain't small. They got money to optimize these games. They could easily put a team on this and redo it. Mm-hmm. But they don't. Because you know why? It gets us to play them. Same with, oh, you had some?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, another one. Starbucks. What the fucking, remember the drink size thing that was going around with like, oh, the small is actually the large and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Bro, it's the same thing. I feel like at a certain point, they're doing it on purpose. Like, they didn't change the sizes or maybe put less ice or anything so that people would be like, oh shit, I gotta go try that out. I want to see if it's real.
Yeah.
They're like, and then now, mind you, I feel like Starbucks low-key was in cahoots with other companies because now I feel like I remember seeing other companies. Like, I saw one with a McDonald's cup on TikTok recently. Like, oh, I gotta see if the Starbucks thing works with these. So now think about it. If you watch it, right, doesn't that kind of make you want to be like, oh shit, let me go try that? Like, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
It's
like,
gonna make people go buy drinks.
Is this real? And then you go buy 3 drinks.
Like I'm saying, and like think about Starbucks. Them shits are $5 a piece. Like, that's $10 just there alone if you get one more customer. Bro, that's crazy. And then same with Starbucks.
Starbucks is crazy sometimes.
Starbucks is wild.
They getting like regular like sugar drink, almost like a soda, and then they throw some fruits in it, and they're like $5,
$6.
Yeah,
you're gonna pay it.
It's like, holy shit! Like, you
grab your out because we got new drinks.
It's like you look at it's like, damn, I really just paid this for like pretty much a soda,
bro,
just a different
$5 drink. That's a whole that's a biggie bag. Like, that's a whole meal.
That's a biggie.
That's a whole meal. That's a whole meal.
And the biggie bag comes with another sugar drink.
That's what I'm saying, and it's included. Bro.
You get your fucking sugar drink, your nuggies, your fries, and your little burger.
That's what I'm saying. $5. Whereas, I'm gonna go to Starbucks and be bougie and buy my $5.
Get my ice and walk into class in the morning and.
Yeah, right. With my straw. You gotta swirl the straw around.
The worst is the. Oh my God! I spilled. Hold on, guys. I spilled. Hold on. I spilled.
Hey, then that reminds me of the ninja clip. Let me write your name on the chalkboard.
Bro, I swear they do it on purpose sometimes, man.
Nah, they got to. There's somebody they trying to impress for real. Another one from Starbucks was the getting names wrong. Like, at first, I'm sure somebody messed it up by accident and somebody posted it, right? And they're like, look how they fucked up my name. Like, what the fuck? And then I promise you, Starbucks was like, oh shit. That's a good marketing prop.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, let's mess up more people's names. We'll get people back. Yo, like,
people with weird names, like they want to go there, like, oh, let's see if they fucking my
let's
name.
see if they can get my shit right.
Yeah.
Like,
or I'll be like, let's go say this crazy name. You know,
like, yo,
Jidion when he goes to Starbucks, DeMarcus Cousins III.
Yo, imagine you go to Starbucks and you tell him your name's Giannis. What the f*** they gonna write? Giannis.
Antetokounmpo is my name.
Antetokounmpo.
Put on my cup, Antetokounmpo.
They're gonna be like, what? They're just gonna write a compo.
I did the completely wrong accent there, by the way.
It's whatever.
That was more of the, why are you running?
Yeah, that's fine. Dude, have you had, so like, obviously, going into a new section, dude, I remember, there's times, like, well, obviously, even when I was a kid, going, like, it still relates to what we're talking about. Going to fucking, what's it called? Like, whether it be, Taco Bell, McDonald's, or whatever, on your bike or whatever, right? And then that ride home, like, let's say, I don't know if you ever went alone or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Dude, on that ride home, low-key, sometimes it was a little sketchy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you'd ride, like, depending on what time it was. Like, usually later in the day. Like, when you're a kid, it's a little more sketchy because, like, you're a little kid. You're not gonna be like, oh, what's up, bro? Like square me up. Like, nah.
Yeah.
So, like, like, I think even for, like, especially for, like, nowadays with, like, all the shit going on with, like, people, like, kidnapping people, like, all the whatever the fuck situation, whether it's trafficking, just people trying to be creeps. Bro, like, there's some scary shit goes on. Like, that's why I say, like, how the fuck did we just ride home? Like, I used to ride my bike from, like, damn near Maine West to my house just in the middle of the night.
I can tell you the big difference here is with the rise of like even little kids now. Everyone's carrying a smartphone with them.
Yeah, true.
So there's more like back then. It was like if you're a kid
riding
riding your bike,
I would ride everywhere.
the most you're carrying around with you is a couple bucks. Is someone really gonna hassle you for a couple
and
bucks
a
and
flip
you're a
phone,
kid?
maybe.
You know, these crazy people now, they pick a kid up, call your mom.
Gone.
Call your mom. I know you got your phone. Call your mom. Like for ransom and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, kidnapping and stuff. It's like now they have like they could fucking scare people and do this shit to them.
Yeah, for real.
And it's like they're always gonna have a phone on them. They're always gonna have something on them that someone could take. It's like, and it's smartphones now. Like all the kids have them.
I don't think there's any like regular like flip phones like that are
Yeah. I mean, when I
remember
was
they
in
used to be
fucking
in like
middle school,
Walgreens. You could buy a prepaid.
I had one of those slide keyboard phones.
Yeah, I used to have one with minutes on it.
It's like, who's
my
gonna
parents
take
would buy my
that?
minutes.
Who's gonna steal that?
Who gives a fuck?
You want it? Fucking take it.
Yeah, this thing was like $30. You can have it, dude.
If you're gonna leave me alone, take it.
Bro, think about how cheap phones were, bro.
Yeah,
they were like $50. Yo, if iPhone was $50, I'll be buying them left and right. I don't give a fuck
they
if I
had those
break
like
one.
temporary phones.
Yeah, the minutes and shit.
Yeah,
they were in like Walgreens, Virgin Mobile.
Yeah, you get like the minute you buy a phone with like this amount of minutes on it.
Yeah, and then you get like the little cards if you want to scratch them off and get some more. Yeah. Yo, that shit was rough, bro. Because you couldn't if you texted you or made too many calls or texted your homies, and then your parents like if they had the account one, like mine had a little account, your parents could see when you're like using it a lot. I'm like, oh shit, I'm out. Like
that was just funny. I loved like I miss here like you have the answering machine. And as much as the home phone got annoying, like we cut ours off now because now they're completely obsolete. There's no reason to use a home phone. But back then, like your friends, your friend would call you from like they pick up the home phone and call you.
Yeah.
And your parent would answer and they'd be like, "Hey, your friend's calling," and then you talk on the phone.
Go to the other phone on the other side of the house.
Or you'll hear on like. Ours had the one where it'll say call from whatever, and they'll say it.
You're
So
like,
it's like,
shit!
Call from. You hear your buddy's last name and then like their parents' name,
Let's
and you're
go.
like, let's go,
bro. You gotta catch the phone before.
Yeah.
Or did you have the one where like if they left a voicemail, you could hear them actually saying it and you could still catch them?
Yeah.
We had that. Yo, that was lit.
The little answer
bro,
machine.
Why is this like? You know what I mean? Like if somebody's still leaving a voicemail on smartphones, they don't do that. Like it doesn't like obviously it doesn't say it out loud, but it just goes right to voicemail. Like there's no like, oh, this person's leaving a voicemail notification. Like
Yeah, I feel like it's something easily that they could have.
yeah, just add the person's leaving.
That
a
would
voicemail,
eliminate
still.
phone tag so much too.
Yeah,
it's like
bro, because like that was like what 2000 between 2000. Well, for me at least, when I remember like the like one that like said like it would let the voicemail keep going was like 2005 to like 8 in the area when it was really popping.
Yeah.
And bro, you could run to the phone and still snatch that bitch and be like, oh yo, I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
And they'd be like, wait, what the f-? How you doing that? Like
now don't have that anymore. And that actually it's a good point. That would be really really useful now.
yeah, like where did that go?
It's like, but at the same time, like I don't leave voicemails too often.
No, if I just
if it's like my if it's a business, I most definitely will.
Oh yeah.
If it's
family members, they'll call me
back. If it's like my grandparents, sometimes I do it. But
if it's my parents or my sister or something, they'll call me back. Whatever.
Yeah.
Or my brother or something.
If it's someone who I know is gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
But like,
I don't listen to that shit, to be honest.
I don't check
my shit's full. I gotta delete.
I
like
see
shit.
a call and I'll be like, all right, I'll call him back. Tell me what they tell me on there. But
dude, I like the one thing that's cool though, like about that, like, voicemail shit. Like even the old phones, bro. Like I remember when I would be on the phone and then my parents would pick up the other one. And I could like hear them like, hello, like why are you listening to us? Like, can you hang up? Like, or they try to call someone when you're on it and then you can hear them. They're like, Ma, put down the phone. I'm not here.
Yeah, the wireless house phones, right?
Yeah. You're like, Ma, put down the phone.
Any one of them and start talking and they call that you're in.
Bro, that's sick, bro. I used to love that. That was so cool.
And we still have our answering machine. Just don't plug it in because like it has like all the old messages of like the answering machine that me and my sister would leave. Like it was like when we were kids, like the one where you called the house, or it's like, this is the
this is the Eagle house
right now.
Yeah, we're not home. Leave a message.
I think we had one. I think it was my sister on ours. She's like, we're not home right now. So either me or my sister. It's just the voice. We're not home right now. Leave a message. I'll call you back.
Bro, my old answering machine thing on my like first like slide phone. I didn't know it. Like, bro, tell me not making the custom voicemail thing on the old phones was like absolute shit. It was so like poorly put together, and I remember my old voice message thing was like it was literally just me saying Rajan. And that was it.
just Rajan.
Yeah, that was it. It was like, please leave your message for him, and there was like a little silence. Rajan.
Yeah, those
I was like, because it was.
That's my dad's. My dad's is, please leave a message for J.
Literally, it's like the
It's
same thing. Because the same thing is like, bro, even on my new phone, when I got my iPhone, like my first one, it was still there because my number transferred, and I didn't think that would transfer.
I still have mine
But they
from when I
transferred.
was a kid.
Yeah?
My current one is, because my grandpa's name is Joe. That's who I'm named after.
Yeah.
And so his is, hey, this is Big Joe. Leave a message, I'll call you back. So it's like, so when I got
Joe.
my phone, I was like, yeah.
This is Little
I was
Joe.
like, I wanted to be like him. So I'm like, this is Little Joe. Leave a message, I'll call you back.
Nice.
And so that's
Nice.
still to this day. And my mom was
That's
like,
sick as fuck.
my mom was like, you're gonna be like, you're an adult now. You want to change it? I'm like,
Nah.
no. I'm like,
That was fucking
she's
sick.
like, what if a job's calling? I'm like, Mom, do you really think they're gonna make or break my job over my voicemail being me when I was a kid?
Like, nah, not
Like,
at all. If they do, then
If
they're
my
idiots.
work phone, it's different.
Yeah.
Like, but I think even my work phone's the same thing. It's just leave a message. Joe is his
Yeah, leave a
name.
message.
Either that, or I might not have even set it up yet. But like that one, that'd be different. Like my AT&T phone.
Yeah,
like,
it's
hey,
business,
this is
of course.
Joey Engel from AT&T.
Leave a message. at the
Whatever,
tone.
yeah.
Yeah. Dude, there was so many things that I remember. Like that was like, bro, we grew up in a prime time. to
And
be a
obviously,
kid.
it's all. I'm not one of those people that's like hating on smartphones.
Nah, not at all. No, hell no. I fucking love them.
I
use them
think
all
the
the time.
good outweighs the bad on it.
Yeah,
But
oh yeah. I
being
definitely
able,
think they do
being
have
able to
bads to
talk to
them.
someone across the fucking country instantly is like
You can talk to people
amazing.
across the world in an
yeah,
instant.
yeah.
I think
It's
that's
like-
so crazy, like that we're able to do that now. I was gonna say, like, since we're talking about when we were little and shit, you ever had any like scary experiences when you were little, like at home alone or some shit?
I mean, I chalk a lot of it up to like imagination and stuff.
Well, yeah, of course,
Like-
but I mean, like, obviously, it scares you.
Yeah.
But I had one where I was upstairs and I don't know if I was asleep or if I just didn't notice it, but I had to have been in maybe like 8th grade, and I might have been even earlier. And I was playing games. I remember playing a game, and I just heard some loud ass boom downstairs. And our basement was mad dark when there was no lights on.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, nah, fuck that. I'm not going down there, bro. I went to my friend's house. I was like, nah, bro. I turned the system off. I was like, nah, I'm going to his house. F that, bro. I had the Wii. I was playing Wii, so I'm just playing, and I hear just this boom. I'm like, nope, that.
Yep.
Nope, I'm leaving. I was like, I'm here alone. I don't know what's going on. Nah, I gotta go. I gotta go.
I don't think I had really any of those like in my house, but I had like we had this thing. Me and my neighbor always like. I honestly think what happened was one time up this driveway we saw a skunk or a raccoon go by.
Yeah.
But our little imaginations made us think it was way bigger than it was.
Mm-hmm.
So we just called it the black thing. And it
The
was like,
black thing.
yeah, and it was like, he's like, did you see the black thing? And he's like, because we'd walk home and then we'd meet up the next day. He's like, did you see it last night?
Yeah.
And sometimes we'd be like, yeah, we saw it. And we thought it was like some weird fucking, four-legged hairy creature. Not a dog, not a cat. Like,
Yeah,
some sort of
something.
like
something.
chupacabra, whatever.
Yeah, some mystical creature or something.
So that was the one that I would that's just us being our imagination. But the
Yeah, of course.
there is one that I somewhat can't really explain. And it was like, this also could have been imagination, but something happened to me and Hilton when we were, it might have even been in like middle school. That's what kind of makes me think like, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
But we were gonna walk over to that spot by the train tracks where there's a bridge and there's the creek going under the train tracks.
Yeah.
And
Wait, by like where I used to live? By Cumberland Terrace?
yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
bet.
So we were just walking over to that spot and we were on the road by West Park,
Yeah.
right next to West Park. So obviously everyone watching doesn't know where this is, but it's basically to get to this spot on the train tracks. There's nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a stretch of like woods, maybe like 100 feet or so.
Yeah.
And
And it's not even like woods. It's just like a
it's
path
just
of trees.
Yeah. It's trees and bushes and stuff.
Yeah. But it's definitely hidden.
Yeah, it's
definitely
like
hidden.
100 feet or so of trees, and then you're on the train track. So we're like, well, we don't want to go all the way around to get on the train track. Let's just cut through the woods right here real quick.
Yeah.
So we're walking through, and it's dark out, mind you. So
Well, that place is scary.
we're walking through, and we're like, because we walked on the train track a lot.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that was one of the things that we like to do.
Just a
is
chill type of
walk
thing?
on the train track, find spots to like climb shit, whatever.
throw rocks into the
Yeah,
water
yeah.
or some shit. Yeah.
So, we're walking along, going to the woods, turn on our flashlights. We see something like in the middle of the woods, like a concrete thing, and then we see like a sheet. So we walk up to it. We're like, we thought maybe it was like a homeless person living here or something.
Like the little bed or whatever.
And that's probably what it was. It probably could have been something like that. We walk up, and it looks like there's something under it, and we're like, should we fucking take this?
Do we
move this?
Do we move this?
So like, go down and we get close to it, and I go down to touch it, and we just hear and the trees like getting
gotta
close
go.
to us. So we were like, let's get the fuck out of here. Ran straight back to the road, like into the light where people would know we're here in case something happened.
Holy shit! What the?
So that was one that was like, I don't know what exactly happened. It was probably a homeless person.
Yeah, I had one similar to that with the woods, but it wasn't at like over by Cumberland Terrace or whatever. It was by it was one of the forest preserves. I don't remember it might have been. I don't know. Anyway, it was one of the forest preserves, right? And we were walking the dogs. It was me and my dad. And dude, it was wintertime, like how it is now. It was around this time, I'd say, maybe even a little bit earlier. But this is when snow used to show up early, right?
Yeah.
Mind you, in a forest preserve, it's dead quiet. So like, if something like a tree branch cracks, like like or some steps, you're gonna hear it from fucking miles away. And we're in the forest, like this forest, and I walked ahead a little bit because my dad used to walk, and I would like run with the dog if the dog ran, because we just let him off the leash. We get in the forest, and they would just run around and then come back. But I used to I'd run around with them every now and then, like just straight down the path, because they would do like when we would originally go in, they would just run a straight line, right? Yeah. So there's one time I ran a straight line, and we went around this curve, and like it was a long ass curve, so I'm like, shit, damn, like I'm kind of far away. I turn around, my dad's not behind me, so I'm like, oh shit, like I'm pretty far ahead. I know it was like just go straight back the same way, but like you turn around and you're like 5th, 6th grade, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Can't see you, so it's
I'm like, oh shit, like I'm in the middle of this forest. Like if somebody really wanted to just come like yank me out of the bushes or something, I'm toast. Like I might be a little quick, but if they catch me off guard, I'm caught. Yeah. And it's like quiet. Like you could, like I could hear, like if you really like breathe like from around the corner, I'd probably hear you.
Yeah.
And so I'm walking, and then I just hear like rustling. I'm like, what the is that? What's that? I start running back to my dad. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not getting caught. Hell no. Literally, I took off, bro. I was out of there. I was not having it. I just ran right back. I was like, yeah, see, like, I don't even think he knows that's why I ran back. He probably thought I was just like running back, like, oh shit, I was looking for you. Like, nah, bro. I was like, yeah, nah, I heard some shit over there.
Did the dog follow you?
Yeah, they kept running. They were chasing some shit. I mean, I just ran back, and I was like, what's up? I played it off like some shit, like like, oh, I just didn't see you, so I ran back. But nah, bro, that's Joe. Being in that's like one of the scariest things. Like being somewhere where you're not like you have no idea where you're at. Like you know where you're at, but you have no idea like where everything is. Your surroundings are unknown. Especially in like it was winter, everything's just white and there's no branches, like no leaves. There's branches, but no leaves.
You stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, like bro, if I'm the only thing here, so like if something is moving, I'm assuming it's looking at me. Like
yeah,
it might have been just some random animal, but still, if that's a person and they come out of the woodwork,
just a squirrel.
Yeah, but still, like in the middle of silence, you're like, oh shit, bro, I'm caught. Like
you're like over here, like losing your mind.
Yeah, literally.
A little squirrel comes out,
dude.
What the nut?
Like it's like the Ice Age shit where he just comes around the corner like, oh hey, like, and they're like, what the like we were scared of that? Like, come on, are you kidding me?
You see your runner just holding it like, okay.
It's like some weird ass shit you see in like a dream or something. where you think like you ever had like those dreams where it's like some big ass shadow and then like you're like super scared in your dream and then all of a sudden it's just like some little ass animal. You're like, oh, are you kidding me? I'm sweating in my sleep for this shit. Like, now like, bro. I had one dream a long time ago. I only told a few people about this, but I was in like a hotel, right? I don't know why it was a hotel or whatever the but it was oh shit, hold up. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Let me go ahead and change this real quick. I just peeped this out of the corner. You can do whatever you got. Whatever you got, let it rip.
Shit. You were talking about like dreams and shit.
Dreams.
I used to have one where it was like we were on like in like this tropical area, and then I would be like there was like a beach, and then so I wanted to like go swim on the beach, so I start walking in the water, but then like it looks like the water gradually decreases like a regular beach and shit, but all of a sudden you step in the water and all of a sudden drop straight down, like deep water, like 100 feet deep. So I had this dream so many times when I was little. I'd walk in and fall in the water. And I'm like so like caught off guard. So I'm looking around like in this water, and all of a sudden, you ever play the Mario 64?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see the the like eel on that one water level? Mm-hmm. It was that in there. But obviously not cartoony, like a real looking version of that giant eel thing with the big teeth and shit. Yeah. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm like freaking out, and it starts darting towards me. So I'd get out, and I'm like running, and my mom was there. I'm like run back to my mom. I'm like, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. So we like run through this stretch of like rainforest, and then ran through and. Through the forest, there was a street and then the hotel, and that was it. Dream would just end there. Dude, I had that like many times.
Those are scary, bro.
Yeah.
When you wake up like right when you're about to make it, or when they get you, so you never know. But the one I was talking about was I was in like a hotel or like a resort, like Disney World. It was Disney World to be exact. Yeah. Florida, not California. And because that's the only one I've ever been to. I've seen the Disney World or Disneyland, but I haven't been there. But yeah, it was Disney World, and I was in like this one hotel, and it was like nighttime. So everything's like super nice lights and all this crazy like setup with all this nighttime vibes and stuff. Yeah. And I'm at the pool. And then I'm talking. I remember talking, having a conversation. And then all of a sudden, like I couldn't say any words. Just one word. La. That's it. La. So like it sounded like I was singing. So every time while I'd speak, it was like la 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 la. Bro, I swear. Bro, I promise you. It kept getting faster, bro. Like at a certain point, I swear my mouth wasn't even moving. It was just la 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 la. Bro, and I was like, bro, like it was progressively getting louder. So I'm like, I start running back to my like room in the dream, and it's just, whoa, what the?
What's
heck?
up? Stop. No, I said what's up.
Oh hi, Angles. I think you're pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I just want to let you know you are upgraded.
Oh, I've been upgraded. Pretty awesome.
Fuck.
Let's go.
What the hell?
Nice.
Trying to record. We're recording and you're walking in. Yeah,
you're glad I'm part of the
postcard. The postcard? Podcast. Welcome back to the Finer Fan postcard.
Hi, everyone.
Almost done.
Bye, guys.
We'll come up there and talk to you in a sec.
Yeah, bye.
Got it?
Yeah. My bad. Technical difficulties that we have not had in a while, actually, on the Finer Fan podcast. Yeah. We're going to have to pull back up the pigeon game sound. You remember that? Yeah. Yo, if you know the pigeon game sound and you're watching this like down the line or even now, yo, shout out to you. You've been watching the podcast since the first one, because that was the first few when we had the pigeon game sound, bro, in the we'll be back screen. But anyway, I was running through this hallway and like, dude, everything. I remember somebody chasing me. All I hear is la 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 la. And I'm like, bro, I'm full sprint, like I'm in a track race type shit. And did that shit just turn off? Oh well. We got one camera right now for now. So I'm just la 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 running. And bro, I kid you not, as soon as I'm about to get to this door, I grab the door handle, boom, dream ends.
Nice.
I'm throwing this other one.
It's funny when you have the recurring dreams and they always end at the same time. Yeah. So it's like, and no matter how many times you have them, while they're happening, you never realize that it's a dream until after.
Bro, there's things I've woken up from and I thought it was real.
Yeah, I mean, I've had recurring dreams like recently too, pretty bad ones. Yeah, like people breaking in the house. Like I had one a few times where so I was like talking to my mom in her room, and all of a sudden a car pulls up like really far up our driveway, like up to our garage, and I noticed right away it's not one of our cars. So I was really confused. So I go out there to look, and then these two guys get out. And I see them both get out and grab guns, like pistols. And they come to the door, and they see me already. And I'm like, well, shit. So they come up, and I'm like, well, they already know we're here. I might as well, if they want something, I'm going to give it to them. So they leave. So they come up to the door, point the guns. So I'm like, I put my hands up, and I open the door so I ask them what they want.
Yeah.
And
he's like, "Who wants smoke?"
I open it. I'm like, "What do you guys want? Whatever you need."
Yeah, just hurry up, get it, and get out of here.
And he goes in, and so one of them pushes me to the side right away, and they walk me around, and they're going into the room, my like mom's room, and she was trying to like grab something out of the closet.
Yeah,
and he goes up and points the gun, and I had like my knife that I have from work.
Yeah.
So I walked up behind him and right in his neck.
Damn, man,
And
got
I was
in his fucking Jason
so-
shit.
I was like, so I see him point the gun
motherfucker.
at my mom. I'm like, and I started like just going in, and then I turn around and see the other guy, and the dream would end.
Oh,
I turned around, looked
damn,
at the
man's
other
went
guy.
full psycho and just said,
Yeah.
nah, never mind,
I
gotta
was
cut it
like,
out.
nope.
Bro, you ever had the dreams where you like, it's like something you really enjoy, and you're like, damn, this is so good. Like, it's such a good dream. Like, everything's going right, and then you just wake up, or somebody wakes you up, and you're like,
Yeah, that's the worst.
yeah, I hate those.
Yeah,
And then you try to jump back in, and you just can't.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, those dreams are cool, but I don't like them because you wake up and you're just like, damn
Damn it, I can't go back.
what
It's too
could
late.
be,
Yeah.
what isn't.
But I think, we're at 55. I think we got everything that we could have talked about for this week.
Yeah, I think so.
You can go ahead and do the outro. Mine's that over here, so go ahead and take
Make sure you guys like the video. Please leave a comment. Please leave a fucking comment. We don't get enough of those.
Yeah,
I do want to see
interact for sure.
feedback. I do want to see, what things we could do better, things that you guys want to see us do, things you want to see us talk about, all that stuff. Put it down in the comments.
Q&A section on TikTok.
Yeah, we got the Q&A section. Make sure you check out all our socials. TikTok,
Instagram, whatever the hell.
Instagram.
They're all linked.
Twitter's one that doesn't get much love.
Yeah.
I've been, I usually run the Twitter, but it's really hasn't been getting much engagement on it.
Yeah.
So
follow the Finer Twitter.
yeah, we
go over there.
Finer Fam Twitter. I believe the handle is Finer_Fam. I'm going to.
Either way, it'll be down below.
Or no, the Finer Twitter is just Finer.
All right, for sure.
Finer _ on Twitter.
Go check out the Finer Twitter. Give that one some love. I think that's the one that needs the most love. Subscribe. Yeah, and all that other stuff. Follow us on social medias, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.